Hey guys, no number again today. So what's that mean? That means I'm hiding some more geocaches. I showed you them in another video. It might have been yesterday's video. I'm not sure what order things are going up in, but I think it was yesterday's video. I showed you a couple caches and I'm out hiding them. So right now I'm just trying to determine if there's another cache within this area. I've driven past the last one I know of. So I'm going to check the apps and see if there's any nearby, and then I'll pick one of them to hide here. Now I have the one, actually I haven't shown you one of them, but I just realized that I don't have the stuff for it. So I have the cache, which I'll show you guys, but I may run home in between these and get the rest of the stuff I need to, basically the wire. I forgot the cable and the crimper because I don't want it to go missing, so I want to attach it to a tree. The other two, I was going to also attach them to trees, but I'm not going to because they will, I want them to be able to take them up onto the trail because they'll be a bit, with all the pieces in them, there'll be a bit of hassle. So I'll pick which one I'm going to put here. I'll take some, I'll check the apps and see, and then I'll let you know where I hide it. Okay, so I'm over 200, about 200 meters from the last one. And there's lots of nice spots, but I want to put it somewhere it's not too hard to get to. There is some water on this side, so I don't want them to fall in the water, but trying to get it, like if they went down here, that actually looks like a bit of a geo trail there. Hopefully there's nothing in there, but that's probably from animals. So I also don't want an animal to drag it off in, since I'm not attaching it to the tree. And I want it to be, you can see some muggles, well maybe you can't, but some muggles ran past here. So this is the one, in case you didn't see the other video, this is the one that I'm going to be putting here. So this one has tradables in it, and it's the one where you have to find which one of these is the correct one with the log sheet in it. So it's got it's a field puzzle. So this is the one I'm going to hide. And oh yeah, so I fixed my tire by taking it off, and I put the front tire on the back tire. So that solved that problem, but caused another problem because then I didn't have any front tires. But I used the stock, the 9-year-old stock tires from the back of it that were on the stock rims, and put those on the front. So it's a bit of a strange setup there, but it's not too bad. But anyway, I think I'm going to put it right here because there's you can see where I went down there. There's a bit of a slope, but it stops, and then there's water on that side, but you won't fall in the water trying to get this. And because there's swag in it, I'm thinking of people with kids, so this wouldn't be too bad. I think I'm going to put it right in behind here. Okay. So you can see the orange. If you're looking down for it, you might throw some leaves on it. But yeah, it's visible there. But if you're out walking, you're probably not looking this way. That's the other reason I picked this one, because you'd probably be looking over the water or looking up this way. And I don't want it hard to find because the difficulty is trying to find the log sheet. But I think that's not bad there. So I'll take some coordinates with my GPS and the app and whatever else I can, so that I have a good set of coordinates for it. And when I come back out, actually probably on the way back, I'll check the coordinates again, and then I'll also, when I come back out with the parts for the one I'm going to show you later in the video, I'll check it again. So anyway, I'll get to taking some coordinates there, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I don't know what I told you last. I was out here trying to taking screenshots on my phone, but I couldn't see them for the coordinates off of the apps on the Android and the iPhone. And I'll average them with the GPS. And like I said, I'll take other readings when I come back. But I've had a bunch of people come through and stop and ask me questions about the trails. And anyway, none of that matters. In all that happening, exciting news. I messaged the previous CEO of the one that was archived and was disabled and not archived, and they went ahead and archived theirs for me. So mine in that video, the last one I hit, I'm scattered all over the place. I'm just excited. I've resubmitted it for review. So depending on the cache owner or the reviewer's workload and availability, because it's all volunteers. So depending on their timeline, mine, hopefully, if I don't have any other problems with it, will be published and available soon. Could be up to 7 days though. So I shouldn't be too excited, but I am excited because now things are back in motion again. I was afraid I was going to have to take it out of there, so that didn't happen. Anyway, I was going to show you guys on the phones, but the sun's too bright. Can't see the screens. So this one's hidden. I've got measurements taken. I'm going to put some more stuff on top of that one, I think, because it is kind of bright, I've noticed, which it's gonna get not put back properly, and I realize that, and that's fine. If I was too worried about it, I wouldn't have put a bright orange container out. So let's head down the trail, another 200 meters, and look at a spot to hide the next one. I don't know which of the two I'm gonna pick, but we'll see when we get there. Let's head off to the next one. Let's go hide it. That's what I should have said. Let's go hide it. Okay, so this spot would probably be a good spot to put TCBs cache, because there's lots of there's a bank here, and so it's sort of up out of the way. And if anybody's looking around, it's more open on this side, so they're more likely to be looking this way when they're walking along, and not over this way. So I think I'll show you guys the cache I'm going to put here. No, I'll do it when I'm back and actually hiding it here. I wore this helmet today because I had a bit of a drive, not too far, but a bit of a drive, and this one has built-in sunglasses and the full face. But I realized that when I put it on back there to drive up here, I didn't use either of those on the way here, and I've got sand in my eyes, and so I should have just worn the lighter one. But anyway, I'm going to head another 200 meters down the trail here and see what that spot looks like. Be right back. Okay, so this one, I don't have any swag in this one. I decided not to put any in it because there's not a lot of room in here. And sorry, I got a fly in my face. And got this baggie to deal with. If you didn't see this in the other video, you've got to find and count the colored ones. And just a second, I'll put you over there while I check. Okay, I don't have the thing on. And this has the colors at the combination. So you've got to find and count the colors to get the combination to get into the log sheet. So I'll get this all packed back up and find a spot to hide it. Okay, that one's hidden right there. Bugs aren't too bad up here, but if they did want to take it back to the trail, it's not too big a deal to do that either, and it should be fairly well hidden up there. So I'm going to take some, where's my GPS? I might have left it back in the, oh no, it's right here. Hold on. There's also this nice easy slope down here, just a little bit away from it. Okay, I'll head back and get the cable and the crimpers that I forgot. And I'll be right back in a second. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been about 25 minutes. 25 minutes, so it wasn't that long. But so on the way back, I talked about, when I was here last, I talked about not closing the thing on my helmet. And on the way back, I forgot to, and I got smoked in the cheek. I don't know if it's red, by a great big bug. I thought, oh, I better close the visor. So I did, but then on the way back, after I got the stuff from home, I just closed the thing and not the shield, and I got smoked in the lens of the glasses with, I think I got it cleaned off, but another bug, so it splattered on my glasses. But anyway, I'll turn it around and let you see what this cache is. So this is the cache. This is what I forgot at home, the cable, the crimpers, and the crimps, because I want to attach this to the tree so it doesn't go missing. So now I painted this yesterday with, I had the lids on the wrong container, so I used brown first, and I sort of messed it up and got paint all over my hands and the template, and anyway, so I just did a rough. It's gonna fade in the paint in the sun and stuff anyway, but so somewhere on this is a geocache, which I will show you. It's not that sneaky, but if you look in the window, I don't know if you guys can even see in the window. You probably can't see in the window. If you look in the window, you can see one of my stickers, Geocaching with RMF 13, and there's something camo in there. So now you don't open the birdhouse, but I'll show you guys after I put it. So this is it's going to be called TCB's house. So my wife is her geocaching name is the color blue, if you guys don't know that. So that's what, if I'm talking about TCB in the videos, it's my wife, the color blue. So I'm putting this out in honor of her, for her putting up with me all this time for the video. So this one's going to be named after her, TCB's house, or the color blue's house, or I'm not sure. The color blue's house might be a little long, so it might be TCB's house, and she wrote her name on the doors here. So I will show you guys at the very end of the video where to find the geocache on this, so I won't spoil it for anybody that's local that wants to have a little bit of fun. It's only going to be a difficulty of 1.5 maybe, but just I'm putting it up off the trail, and it's not going to be that hard to find the cache in the log sheet, so I'll let you know. But I'm going to pick one of these trees where it's not visible from down here, and then I can attach it to the tree with that cable so that it is less likely to go missing. But I'll get up in there and I'll let you know where I put it. Okay, there it is. I brought way too much cable, or not enough cable. If the cable was a little bit longer, I could have wrapped it around the tree, but I forgot. I needed some way to hook this. I just stuck my finger in sap. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not a fan of sticky. Anyway, there it's mounted up here, and you can see in there maybe a little bit better now. But it should be visible from the trail, but not too bad. And people may just think it's a birdhouse. But okay, so if you don't want to know, want any spoilers, it's not that big a secret. You might as well just stick around. But if you do want to find it on your own, the log sheet, now's the time to leave. Thanks for watching. For the rest of you, here goes. Here's how you find the cache. Now the hint is gonna be check the plumbing. So if you guys have seen these bird feeders before, that's what this is. It's bird feeder. This comes off, and that's where you put the bird feed in. But there's nothing for you in there. And in here it says, nope, try again. Not very well. It was pretty hard to write in there. So it's not in there. And I said check the plumbing. So if you check underneath, there's a plumbing pipe sticking down. If you pull on the plumbing pipe, there's the cache. Now I did check it and realized that I did not have a log sheet in it. So luckily I had my lanyard here today, and I was able to put a log sheet in it. Anyway, the mosquitoes have found me. I'm gonna get back down to the trail. Now when I was up in there messing about, I got sorry, dark here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys are here. You guys are used to that. Can I get it to? Oh, hold on. There, I think that's better. When I was up there messing around with that, I got an email that there's a new traditional cache, and so I was in a hurry to get out of there and check. And yes, it was mine. So the one that you saw in a couple of videos ago that I hid, it got published. Now that I fixed the. Well, I didn't fix them. Well, yes, it was my mistake that I didn't check and see that it was archived, but the previous CO was nice enough to archive it for me, so it got published. So now it's published. So we'll see if there's any finders while I'm out here. I'm going to head back that way, probably check and make sure it's still there, and maybe I'll run into somebody. But I'm going to get up in here and take some coordinates for this one, and I'll check the other ones on the way back. I couldn't do that, well, and the one that way. There were some muggles around jogging down the trail, so I wasn't able to do that on the way out, but I'll double check on my way back. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh no, wait, hold on. I'll show you the cache up there. There it is. So it's visible from down here if you look in the right spot. But I don't know that that anybody's just going to notice that from back here. Now I'll say thanks for watching. See you next time.